This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 29th, 2024. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 1.15 points or 0.29% to 401.43. Total trade volume was up with 74,442 shares changing hands at a total value of 373.7 million real or approximately $92,700. On the main board, 3 stocks were up while 4 stocks were down. The biggest winner of the day was Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ, which was up 1.75% or 40 real to 2,320 real per share, followed by Pestec Cambodia, which was up 0.42% or 10 real to 2,410 real per share. The Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was also up 20 real to 13,540 real per share. On the downside, Grand Twins International was the biggest loser of the day, down 2.29% or 120 real to 5,120 real per share, followed by the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, which was down 1.59% or 100 real to 6,200 real per share. The other 2 stocks down were the Sinigville Autonomous Port and Chem GSM. Meanwhile, Acleda Bank and MGQ Education remained flat. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering was down 0.49% or 10 real to 2,020 real per share, while JS Land was up 1.45% or 50 real to 3,500 real per share. Grand Twins International recorded the highest trade volume of the day, with 33,334 shares changing hands at a total value of 171.8 million real or around $42,600, making up roughly 38% of total shares traded on November 29th. Acleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 20,531 shares changing hands at a total value of 142 million real or approximately $35,000, making up around 23.5% of Friday's trade volume. In other market news, Royal Group Funds under the Royal Group of Companies launched 2 new collective investment scheme funds on November 29th, seeking to broaden the existing range of investment products currently available in the market and to help develop Cambodia's capital markets overall. The 2 private collective investment scheme funds launched were a fixed income fund and a distressed assets fund, which are both open-ended and designed to give professional investors the opportunity to benefit from Cambodia's robust economic development, as well as to facilitate it. In time, the company hopes to develop similar funds open to the wider investing public so that everyone has a chance to potentially benefit from Cambodia's successes. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD strengthened to 4,028 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 105.90. Looking at global commodities, oil prices fell on Friday, heading for a weekly drop of more than 3% as concerns over supply risks from the Israel-Hezbollah conflict eased, alleviating earlier disruption fears. Brent crude futures fell 55 cents or 0.8% to 72.73 US dollars a barrel. On a weekly basis, Brent futures were down 3.3%. Gold prices rose, supported by a dip in the dollar and rising geopolitical tensions, but remained set for their biggest monthly decline in more than a year following Donald Trump's U.S. election victory. Spot gold was up 0.8% to 2,661.14 US dollars per ounce, while US gold futures also gained 0.8% to 2,660.80 US dollars. US stock futures look set to gain on Friday ahead of a shortened half-day of trading on Black Friday. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures for the Dow Jones Industrial Average added 132 points or 0.3%. Contracts tied to the S&P 500 also rose 0.3%, and Nasdaq futures were up 0.4%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 29th. Have a great weekend!